Hi guys, welcome back to Pool UK Reefer. Big news, we're upgrading the tank. Hi guys, thanks for joining me. So today is the announcement that we are upgrading our tank to a Red Sea Reefer 425 XL. Today I'm going to talk you through all of the spec of the new upgrade and also talk about how the heck we're going to get it in here and what we're going to do with the lovely Max Nano. So by the virtue of extremely advanced technology, I've drawn a little drawing of the tank just to really get a basis for the equipment, which will make it a bit easier to explain for me anyway. Apologies for the amateurish nature of said drawing, but I think it looks pretty cool. Anyway, so just to reiterate, Red Sea Reefer 425 XL in black. That's 425 litres, 4-foot tank, tons of space to work in, and the idea is to create an SPS dominated reef in a couple of years that looks like an absolute piece of the ocean. So we're going to take this slowly and steadily, but we're going to incorporate some of the best pieces of equipment on the market. Just important to note at this point, all of the equipment has been bought brand new by me. There are no freebies sent from any suppliers, and any reviews I do will be the truth based on my usage of the item, good or bad. There's probably over about 40 pieces of equipment for this tank that I've ordered. All of the major products, which I'll explain in a minute. I'm going to do an unboxing video on each of them and release one every week. So if you're new to the hobby and you want to know what you get in the box and what sort of equipment looks like before it goes on the tank, hopefully that'll be helpful as well. So the equipment, we've gone full on eco-tech. So the first thing to think about was the lighting. Now I like the rimless design with a net screen. Been watching BRS recently, and when it comes to lighting, they're opting at the moment for Kessel's 360s with, say, XHO bars, like LED bars on them to try and mimic T5s, and I love the idea of that. The problem I've got is that I have no hood. I've only got clear space, and I don't intend to have one. I really love the look of the tank, and the look of the tank is the most important thing. Whilst I love messing around with products and technology, having the beauty of the tank is the ultimate goal. So I need to walk in, it needs to look clean. I can't have equipment hanging everywhere. It needs to be nice and sharp. So on that basis, we are going to put two XR30 Radions, Gen 5s, not the blue version, the Pro version. I do that because my wife's more partial to the light colours, and I know they've got the power to deliver the blue that I need but not wash the whole kitchen out. So that's the idea there. XR30s on RMS mounts with the G5 adapters, and then the diffusers as well, because I love the diffused look. I think it looks more like T5 than we're ever going to get, and I'm not too bothered about the shimmer. So that's the idea. For flow, we're going to have two Ecotech Vortec MP40s, which are pretty much the industry standard best pumps you can get on the market. I've had them before on a previous build, and MP15s on the other build, so I must say they are the best. I do like some of the Gia type pumps, but reality is I know they're going to move the water best, and eventually if I have lots of SPS, you can even put another couple on the back, so we've got variable flow. But for now, that's that. The return pump, we're going to stay full on Ecotech, and that is going to be a Vectra M1. So that's my lovely little box there, in case you didn't know. That's going to shoot the water back up the tank. Where the flow comes back in the tank, we're doing a VCA variable flow nozzles on them as well. I've got a kit to do that, so there's going to be dual variable flow nozzles on them. So that's interesting. I've never used them before. I'm looking forward to that. In the sump, they'll come through the 4 filter socks. Going to keep the filter socks for now and maybe not do the really high micron ones and just see how it goes for the cycle. Then we're basically going to use some max spec bio balls mixed with the ones that I've already got in the Nano to try and seed them, and I've ordered a really nice bio ball sort of crate holder that can be made inside the sump. So we're going to have like a load of bio balls as a bit of a wall when the water comes over to flow through for biological filtration. That's really exciting because the Polyp Pros have made them for me in the luminous orange, so I've ordered them. they're due to come as well. So I'll be building a little bio block structure, which I'll show you all about when I do get them. In the main skimmer section, we're going to have a skimmer. The skimmer we've opted for is a beast, the NIOS 160 Quantum. Always wanted a NIOS product. This one looks like one of the best they've done. It's nicely sized for this tank, but could go bigger if ever needed to. Not that we're thinking that way already. But yeah, that's a really good sized skimmer. I'm not thinking of doing a refugium at the start, although I reserve the right to change my mind. For that reason, I thought skimming and a big size skimmer is a good idea. Then we're going to have a couple of media reactors. One to do some rower phos, because I believe that that's a really good way of reducing phosphate, and one to do carbon every now and again as well. And then the little block that you see up here is going to be a UV filter. So I've ordered a DD Pro 20 watt UV, and that's really more for the algae sort of phase as well. I'm not going to try and attack pests with it and get an oversized one that could eliminate every bacteria that's ever been born. I just think that with such a big tank and no other sort of lighting filtration, and I'm going to go with the UV and just see how it works. So I've ordered that. I've not installed one for a long time, so that'll be an interesting project too, but I'll review the product when I get it. So that's the main idea of the tank build, guys. I'm really excited. I hope you follow me along the way. There'll be update videos, there'll be product reviews, there'll be unboxings, and it's going to be great. The channel's going to grow, and I just want to thank you all for dialing in. One last thing that we haven't discussed, which I said I would. What are we going to do with the wonderful Max Nano? So at the moment, this is going to become a very beautiful looking quarantine tank. It's going to go into the garage. I'm going to build some insulation to go around it because it's winter. Make sure the heating on it works properly, and that is going to sit there still cooking these corals and these fish away lovely whilst we get the new tank in. The new tank's going to be a few weeks away, and it's going to take a good few weeks to cycle, although I will utilise some of my live bacteria from this tank, so we'll go through that at the time. But yeah, basically it's going to be moved out, it's going to be replaced in the same position, and then all the stock's going to be fed into the new system slowly but surely as and when. So there's no big breakdown. I may retain the tank long term as a quarantine, or I might end up selling it eventually, but for now it's going to stay and help seed and feed the new tank. So guys, that's about it for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, give me any tips or hints, and I'll look forward to updating you soon.